Hi class, this is a quick demo for how to set up a scatter plot in Google Sheets. A scatter plot is a type of graph that is very useful for analyzing data and finding relationships and trends. So this video is going to help you identify the basics on how to set up a scatter plot, how to label your scatter plot, and how to take your scatter plot, copy it, paste it into a Google document. So to start off, you would have to open a new Google Sheets. In that Google Sheet, the sheet is set up like a traditional Excel file. When you would like to begin entering your data, you're always going to enter your data that you would like to go along the x-axis first, and then the data you would like to go in the y-axis. Now ideally you would title the x whatever the title of your x-axis would be, and the y whatever the title of the y-axis would be. However, you can change that later, and I'm going to show you how. So first, the data that would go in the x-axis. I'm just going to use fake numbers and fake data for this sample. So let's say that down the x-axis we would like it to increase by 1 each time. So we have 10 data points, 1 through 10. And for the y-axis, instead of going up by 1, we go up by 2s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So now we have 10 data points. The x-axis is going to be representative of 1 through 10, and the y-axis is going to be 2 through 20. We want to combine this data to form a scatter plot to see if there's a relationship between the x-axis and the y-axis. So to do that, you're going to highlight all of the data that you are interested in. Notice that I started with the column title and I ended with the very last data point. Everything highlighted in blue will be included in your graph, including the 2 column headings. Then you're going to go to Insert and Chart. When you insert this data, Google Sheets is automatically going to recognize that you would like to create a scatter plot. To confirm that, you should see the Chart Editor box on the right. In the chart type, it should say Scatter Chart. If it does not say Scatter Chart, or you would like to create a different type of chart, then you can change which type of chart you would like. However, we do want a scatter plot, so we're going to keep that. Now, this chart is set up so that our x-axis is along the x-axis and the y is along the y. So it set itself up correctly. Notice our data points go from 0 to 10 along the x, just like you see in your data. And your y-axis goes from 2 to 20, 0 to 20. So that's how you can confirm that your chart is set up correctly. Then we would like to change some of the features. So when you go into the Chart Editor panel, you can click on Customize. Here you'll see a bunch of different options. What we want to look at are the chart and axis titles. So first it's going to start you off with the vertical axis. So that's your y-axis. Before we do that, let's go to the overall chart, and let's just rename this. So it's currently called Y versus X. Let's call this Sample Chemistry Scatter Plot. And then you can see that the name of the chart has changed. You're going to name this so that it's going to apply to whatever data you're searching. Then we can go back and we can change from chart title to horizontal axis or x-axis. So let's say we want this to be independent variable. Notice that it renamed the x-axis independent variable. Now by clicking in the chart, our big panel went away. In order to get that panel back, you just have to double click on your chart, and then you can have your tools pop right back up. Let's say we wanted to include units in that. We would include the units directly into the title. So let's call this independent variable centimeters. And again, notice it automatically updates for you. Then if we change the vertical axis, let's call this the dependent variable. And let's call this feet. And again, it updates automatically. So let's just assume that this made up graph or this chart is exactly what we would want to use in a Google Doc. So we can take this chart editor panel and close that. So now we have our usable chart. We're then going to come up, click in the chart area, and you should see the 3 dots. These are your options. Click on the options, and you should see that it says Copy Chart. By copying the chart, you can now take this chart and take it into another document to paste it. So if we open the Google Doc that we would want, then we can right-click and hit Paste. It's going to ask you a question if you would like to link this to the spreadsheet or paste unlinked. Now it's really up to you. The benefit of linking to the spreadsheet, if you ever go back and change the data, then you can very quickly update your chart. If you paste unlinked, it's going to paste just like a picture file, and it will not be an editable chart. So I do recommend link to the spreadsheet. And then I paste it. The only thing you would then need to do is try to resize this graph so that it fits where you would like it to fit. This graph can be manipulated. Notice that as you increase or decrease the size, everything increases or decreases with it. And when you go back to the original sheet, let's just say that we actually messed up here and we want this to also go up by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we made a correction. Notice that this automatically changes our plot data. It updated the y-axis to go from 0 to 10 now rather than 0 to 20. If we go back to our original document, notice that this graph still says 0 to 20. It did not update. However, we do now have an update function. So by linking the chart to the actual Google Sheet, we can click Update, and our chart updates automatically. That is the benefit of keeping it linked. And that's a little step-by-step tutorial on how to create a scatter plot using Google Sheets.